Hello, welcome back to Xanadu next. Last time we finished off the time, well, didn't exactly finish off the time crevice. We did most of the time crevice. We have a boss left to do. We also have one more teleport spot to unlock. We also got Ignition level 2. And we got speed boost off of the Shadow Axe. And got another Guardian, which we will take a look at when I go back to town. It's not something I'm going to swap off to for a while, but it is probably going to be my in-game one, at least for most of the final dungeon. We already talked to Dvorak. He's unconscious now. We're going to deal with this boss. I don't remember how this boss goes. So, let's find out. Just who might you be? My name is Lorelei. I stand by Dragon King Galsus' side, much like the Black Bride. For a chick to be born, it must burst through the egg's shell. To create such an event, the whole world must be thrown into ruin. It was known as a paradise, that prosperous land from which Xanadu rose. And yet, the reality was, the greedy people were drowning themselves in pleasure and indolence. For men who have forsaken the moral path, destruction at Master Galsus' hands is truly necessary. And with the destruction of such baseness, a new world will rise. Knight, have you come to stop me, much like those ignorant, militant sages? Show me what lies in your heart. I see a man, once content with his own weakness, now spurred on by the fear of his approaching death. 'Tis quite foolhardy to believe one so cowardly could challenge me. Judgment is at hand, knight. Behold this blessing from Master Galsus. Bow before this wondrous power. Oh right, she's a bug. Or something. Ow. Oh, she's not overly healthy, so yeah, this isn't gonna be too bad. I also do have really good armor, so that helps. Little bugs? Oh, they get bigger. But not any stronger. Ow! Watch out for the magic. This was just rude running away from me. What? Oh, she's back, apparently. Oh, and she's bigger. Ah, this is obnoxious. There we go. impossible. A person like you has. I want you to listen well, knight. Master Gauss's revival is not far off. I sense it strongly. Master Gauss's heart beats stronger with each passing day. Knight, when that time comes. Well, I was gonna say check on him, but he's run off. Cowardice is not a woeful trait. That was their favorite phrase. One's own fear may betray you, but the most important thing is to not run away. By admitting one's own weakness, therein lies true strength. Still, after they said such things, the veracity of those words held a much stronger impact than could be imagined. In such that way they were quite the same as I. We haven't had the name of this place pop up yet, but we can see it in the top left. Well, third of the way. An undulating aura of pure evil emanates from the giant magical waygate. At Fox's touch, the glowing symbols rose to the surface. A human youth has come where Castle Strangerock's impregnable perimeter defenses lay. If your desire is to open a path to destroy my magical waygate, then one must purify the undulating jewel. Sison the Demon's Artisan. P.S. Should your body die within, thy children will be without shield, for thy soul cannot guard them. Alright then. Right. There's only one way out of this room. But we are officially in Castle Strangerock. Sir Knight. I offer you congratulations. You have at long last made it to Castle Strangerock. Because you were a knight, I was quite sure you'd manage in the end. However, it is too soon, far too soon, to lower your guard. You still have yet to obtain the sacred sword at Dragon Slayer. Do you not know who I am? It is I, the priestess, Lise. Ah, how I've missed this place. I've returned here one last time. Sir Knight, I have something which I must confess. My true name is Liselate. I am the first princess of Xanadu from the 14th dynasty. However, a few hundred years ago I wed Galsus, and the people of that time named me the Black Bride. My weak body was granted this power and strength by my darling Galsus at my request. You seem to be at a loss for words. It should be no surprise. My beloved husband's revival is soon at hand. At long last, everything is now set to welcome his great return. All that remains, dear knight, is your desire to obtain the sacred sword at any cost. The sacred dragon slayer and its bearer pose the single greatest threat to my husband. As his wife, if I defeat them, I shall have the sweetest pleasure. The time when the knight obtains the sacred sword. That will signify the time of your death at my hand. I suppose I shall be off. Allow me to impart one small clue, however, a hint, if you will, to the whereabouts of the sacred sword. There exists a soul keeper guarding the sacred sword. Now that Castle Strangerock has appeared, that keeper should also have awoken. You would do well to seek them out. Fare thee well, Sir Knight. I look forward to our next encounter. So the priestess was the Black Bride all along. And we cannot get up that way. We can just leave if we feel like it. I mean, we will. I feel like the, I think the final memoirs might be nearby. Maybe not. Probably not. This place is massive and a pain. Wait, is this... Okay, there we go. We got the last memoir, so... Let's head out. You also might be wondering, what do we do at the church now that she's no longer there? You may also notice that the person that was petrified outside the castle is no longer there. Actually going to swap off these potions again. We will refill them. Also want to check if anything in the shop has updated. Don't think it does. Okay, it did. Alright. So then these do go to 3. And that means these only go to 2, because you can only find these. And we've already found ignition. 10,000 apiece. Can't afford that. I do not think equipment updates, though. Never mind, I'm wrong. Alright. A new final armor. We have the final shield, at least, that we can buy. Alright. Let's turn in this memoir. And then I think we should check the church. Fox, welcome back. You discussed the events that transpired with Char. Lise is the Black Bride. She was such a kind person, so how could she... Sorry, I'll be alright. The Guardian of the Sacred Sword, huh? Didn't I see one of those people who had been petrified standing in front of the castle? And if they're there, then the demon's castle, Strangerock, undoubtedly must hold the sacred sword. Don't you think that's the logical conclusion? And if that really is the case, then there must be some way. That girl standing before the castle must have some significance as well. But what is her connection to Lise? I can't help but wonder just who she might be. Oh, I see you found some old memoirs. I'll get started on translating these right away. Relinquished Memoirs to Char. We have one last tablet to read, so let's go ahead and read this now. These always trip me up for some reason. The Black Bride. A woman once chose to wed the devil Galsus. These days, she is known to the people as the Black Bride. I've been told that on that fateful day she reached up to the sky and eclipsed the sun, both hands held high, sending a pillar of flame to pierce the earth from the heavens. Owing to her connection with Galsus, the power which she commanded was beyond human comprehension. Even after the Black Bride rekindled the fighting between Xanadu and Galsus, she frequently visited the royal castle as the devil's messenger. I highly suspect, however, that she had also frequently visited Galsus in that same castle when he had been sealed away. Guarded as his seal was, these visits and indeed her ability to have met with Galsus at all suggest that the Black Bride was a practitioner of some skill, or perhaps even a member of the royal family. This theory, while unsupported, does have some merit, for even the records kept during that time seem to me to be rather suspicious. A person of such noteworthy treason would surely have their name recorded on an official document somewhere, after all. Yet every record I've come across has referred to her as the Black Bride, and despite the many years of research I have done, never once have I found anything which told me her true name. It is quite inconvenient to have her name blotted out in such a manner, hidden away so that none may learn her true identity. The Black Bride. This whole tabula is talking about Lise, isn't it? Oh, that's right. I made some lunch for you. Be sure to take it before you go. Hehehe. 'Tis a new dish I learned. I hope it tastes alright. Received a packed lunch from Char. And experience. So we have all the memoirs. We will read all of these in one sitting. It'll probably be like a whole part. That's going to be a lot of reading. And a lot of messing them up, I'm sure. Perfect steak lunch. Lunch that Char made, a tender fillet of steak made from quality beef, prepared just to your liking. 2,000 hit points recovered. That's a good meal. Alright. I don't know why I came all the way out here to save, instead of saving at Char, but whatever, we're here. So let's check the church. So, you've arrived. That was quite the perilous task indeed, Sir Fox. You had the strength to beat back Lorelei, simply splendid. If you would, please step forward. Allow me to first congratulate you. Splendid work on releasing the barrier around Castle Strangerock. Everyone wishes to express their gratitude. Thanks to your actions, a certain reckless someone was able to continue on with their life. Come now, I am rather grateful. It seems you also came into contact with the Black Bride while inside Castle Strangerock. Very well then, I shall make this quick. There is someone who wishes to see you. It is a pleasure to meet you, brave knight. I am the second princess of the 14th dynasty of Xanadu. You may call me Florette. There is no need for the formalities. Haha, you seem quite shocked. Have you perchance met somewhere before? My apologies for surprising you. Lisalade, the Black Bride, rather is my twin sister. If you have traversed the ruins and unearthed its secrets, then you likely already know this, but Princess Florette is said to have been the hero who defeated the devil Galsus. Galsus was defeated? By me? Haha, I share your surprise, my lady. Enough of this foolery. Allow Princess Florette the courtesy of explaining. My, how strict. It seems the truth differs from that which was recorded in history. While I did do battle with the dragon, I have no right to be called a hero. Allow me to start from the beginning. Firstly, all of those gathered here fought with me against both the Black Bride and her Dragon King. We live but to serve. We were named the Seven Sages by the people after all. Our original role was to aid Princess Florette and assist in sealing off the Dragon King. This tale goes back 500 years. That was when Princess Florette was chosen to become the Sacred Maiden. Without warning, Princess Lisalate went into the castle and released the seal binding the Dragon King. And thus, perhaps by doing so, she came to be known as the Black Bride. One of the Seven Sages, Lorelei, my beloved sister, coerced her, lost amidst the gaze of the devil's power. Princess Lisalate was stripped of her royal ties. This declaration was made by the king almost immediately. Our mission was to breach Castle Strangerock to kill the dragon and traitorous Black Bride both. However, the moment Galsus was cornered and Lady Florette raised a sacred sword to strike him down, we were caught unawares by the Black Bride, and our time was stolen from us. The sorcery she cast upon us at this crucial moment petrified us left and right. It was horrible to be frozen in such a pose. How embarrassing. It was a potent magic that lasted an age, but over time its power dwindled, and now we are freed. But now, though the great beast too has been slumbering these many years, she seeks to wake him. I sense that the Black Bride is trying to summon an era of darkness upon this country as well. Despite Xanadu having long been laid to ruin, that fact is unlikely to stop them. Perhaps because of that, we were awoken in this era to fulfill our mission. Be advised, brave knight. It would seem that you, too, have an important role to play here. Your search for the sacred sword, Dragon Slayer, assures us of this. The Maiden Seal serves two functions. The first purpose is to imprison Galsus. Although in troubled times it does perform one more task, that is, to entrust a worthy person with the sacred sword. What this means is that the Maiden Seal serves to select the sacred sword's inheritor. No inheritor was revealed those 500 years ago, so I took up the sacred sword myself. But this time, it is said that when the 3 stars of the Dragon's Fang shine as one in the sky, a suitable successor to the sacred sword will come forth. In ancient times, this sign was the proof that the sacred sword's successor had appeared. This time, a person of strength and merit has appeared before us. Brave knight, I wish to entrust the Dragon Slayer to you, for you are the rightful successor. Nothing more needs to be said. You already seem destined to be the one who shall confront the Black Bride. Princess, do you mean to say? With certainty. Dvorak, the Zagreus. Yes, milady. Brave knight, have you found the other 3 crowns? Bring them to me. Rubik, Kyoxi, Tyrone, and Zagreus. These 4 crowns are the symbols of Xanadu, and within them is hidden the key to the sacred sword seal. And thus, as custom requires, I shall channel the guardian within myself through the earth. The original purpose of the sacred maidens was to wield this blessed magic. As a descendant of Kublai Khan, I, Florette, beseech you. O ancient and immortal dragon spirit, appear and let thy sacred blade be bathed in the great dragon's light. Show yourself to us, my guardian. the Dragon Slayer. Only this weapon is capable of defeating Dragon King Galsus and the Black Bride. Brave Knight, please take hold of it. "'Tis truly amazing. The sacred sword has accepted you. Its noble form has returned at last. 'Tis too early to be praising the heavens. In order for the Black Bride to meet the Dragon King, I believe she must make for the center of Castle Strangerock. If the knight gives chase now, he may yet still catch her. Moving forward, I shall take care of all future ceremonies here as you need. Well then, brave knight, may fortune be with you." So, we no longer have the crowns, that's good. Finally out of our inventory. Okay, I no longer need the Warhammer, that's good. It has like no requirements because you have to use it. Yeah, this is not the strongest weapon in the game. In fact, we have seen stronger in the shop already. But you have to use this weapon on the final boss. Alright. So, yeah, I don't need this anymore because I have this weapon that's one-handed. So I'll finish this off and switch to the Dragon Slayer. The incarnation of a dragon hunter who destroyed an evil dragon. This is the only weapon which can oppose the Dragon King Galsus. There exists but one final battle, it seems. We too shall follow you into the haunted halls of that cursed castle. At the very least, we wish to lend you what power we have. We will aid you in any way we can. You have grown admirably, knight. Who could have guessed that you would accomplish such things? Never once did I imagine such an outcome. However, 'tis still too early to celebrate. A noble struggle, truly. Should we survive the battle to come, I would very much like to hear your tale as we drink the night away. Knight, the castle where Galsus slumbers is of considerable size. Be sure that your equipment is in order before venturing forth. We know not the hour of the devil's revival. We must make haste. During the reign of King Gillidan, a brave man armed with the sacred sword came forth. This time around, though, with opponents like Galsus and the Black Bride, nothing is assured. Castle Strangerock has a giant tower rising from within. If you seek that spire, I believe you will find the Dragon King at its pinnacle. Reaching those heights, however, truly it will be a trial. While the Black Bride is my sister, I have no misgivings about bringing around her downfall. She is a threat who should have perished long ago. Brave Knight, allow me, along with the sages, to aid you in this dread task. Together we shall destroy the Dragon King and his Black Bride. Alright, I did not level. Right, we also have a different portrait here. Let's, we did get a new Guardian. Let's take a look at Grey Ash, which I'm actually going to switch to. Interested in humans, this Reaper bucked the natural order and wandered away from the underworld. Capricious and curious, Grey Ash takes pleasure in observing human nature and watches them until their deaths. I know this will make leveling a little bit slower, but I want to get this leveled. And that eats up most of my time here. Oh, we got another scene. Fox. Ah, that sword, is it really? Then your body is back to normal? Sniff. I'm so relieved. Hey, Fox. Now that your body has recovered, you don't need to fight anymore, right? I see. You're really something, Fox. I'm always at a loss for words. It's just like the time you became a knight. You made such an important decision all by yourself. I was really worried about you. And now, again. I'm sorry, Fox. I should know better. Just promise me you'll take care. I'll be rooting for you from town. Alright. Oh, and, yeah, and it even has, like a glow effect around the, accessories to show that they're being affected. I think the one that improves your healing items will have the same kind of thing on the potions. Alright, let's get rid of this, hammer. And I think I will max out the skill on this off screen for the next part so we can switch to the Dragon Slayer and get working on that. Probably should have equipped a charisma for that, but whatever. Very, very soon, like imminently in the castle, money will be no problem in the slightest. It's gonna be fantastic. We do have a lot to spend on. 50,000 for the battlesuit. I'll bring that down a little bit. Looks like I'm gonna want 20 intelligence and 20 mind. Yeah, and then 40 strength. Okay. Alright. We'll worry about that later. That's a couple levels away. For now, like I said, I'm going to finish off the skill on this axe before the next part. And then we will, yeah, we'll be working on the Dragon Slayer. But yeah, that's it for this part. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you stick around for more, and thanks for watching.